Hey guys, Gary from G&G Electronics. I'm sure that all of you have run into this before. You've gone out to a location, it could be a home, it could be a business. You rough wired it, you sold the guy an 8-channel MVR and 4 cameras so that the 8 channels in case he ever wants to add on. So he tells you where to put the cameras, so you put in the 4 cameras. And he says, all right, come on back. We're ready to, finish up the install on the cameras. So you put up the 4 cameras, you get everything running again. And he goes, oh, man, I see we got that far back corner. We got the dumpsters covered, but we don't have this other side entrance covered. Can you add another camera all the way out there on the corner? And you go, yeah, I can add another camera for you, but it's going to take some time. And of course, your boss is going to say, no, get out of there, get to your next job, blah, blah, blah. So other than buying, a splitter, a PoE injector, and whatever else you're thinking of to put that second camera out there on that one cable, or running another cable all the way out there, you can run 2 IP cameras off of one Cat5. Right now I got just one camera running here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to split a Cat5 and put 2 cameras on it. Now, most generally, every time that you get cameras, if you're using the pre-mades, it's usually the pinout on the, it's actually a patch cord, which is what they make. It's called 568B. And even these little short 3-footers are 568B patch cords. All right. So now, to split the Cat5, what you're going to do is you're going to do this exactly right here. So let me get this centered for you. You can stop the video and write that down. So here's the here's the MVR, and here's the house, and so on and so forth. Wait a minute. You know what? I want to do something else here for you. I forgot to write this down. Forgot to write the pins down for you. 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6. That's what cameras use. They use pins 1, 2, 3, and 6. That's the only thing they use, unless you run into a camera that has audio. If the camera has audio, you cannot split your Cat5 because the audio is running on pins, I believe it's 4 and 8. So you cannot run, you can't split this if you're running audio. All right? But anyways, what you're going to do is, I'm not going to bore you with, making up the cable and whatnot. And I made one up. Let's just pretend that, this is your MVR. So you take that Cat5 and you split it. All right? So, again, the first camera is going to be on pins 1, 2, 3, 6, and that's going to use orange, white, orange, green, white, green. All right? And that's what I've got going up to this one here. All right? Now, if you look at that, I can't, my camera just won't focus good. But if you're looking at this with, let me bring this down so you see what I'm doing. If you got this pointing down, see this clip under here? With the clip pointing down, pin 1 is on the left. So if pin 1 is on the left, we get that over there. Pin 1 is going to be orange, white. Pin 2 would be orange. Pin 3 is green, white. And then you got to go all the way over to pin 6, and that's going to be green. And then on the next one, where you split this out, all right, then you're going to be using the brown pair and the blue pair. Again, pin 1 is over here on the left. You're going to go blue, blue, white, brown, brown, white. Is that the way that I got it? Yeah, brown, brown, white. So again, starting at pin 1 would be blue, blue, white, brown, brown, white. All right, and then you do the same on the other end. This would be, say, the end out at the camera. All right, you split it, And you basically, you leave this alone. You just split out the blue and the brown and put it on 1, 2, 3, 6. And that's the nice thing about these Cat 5 Easies, is that the wire will shoot right out of the end of the RJ45. That way you know you're in the right pins. All right, so it's pretty nice. I'm not going to bore you with trying to make one of these. If you're watching this video, you already know how to make up Cat 5 ends. All right, so again, there's that. I'm just going to leave that there so you can keep that for reference. I hope you can see it. I really need a new camera, guys. This is terrible. All right, I'm going to switch pages here, and I'm going to see if this one camera is online. Go up here. Yeah, you probably went dark there for a minute. Sorry about that. And I'm going to go admin, and then admin. Okay, so let's go live view. And it says there's one there. All right, so that's this one here. All right, that's that one. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to log out of this, and I'm going to bring you back. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so now we're going to put two cameras on this one Cat 5 that I made up here. So I'm going to disconnect this. I'm going to disconnect that out of the NVR. And I'm going to take, let's take this one, plug it in there, and then the split is going to plug into this second camera. All right. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put that into 1 and 2. Okay. I'm just going to wait for those to power up. That'll take a couple of seconds. I have done this before. I have split them, and I think the furthest split I ever did was the total length of the cable was about 225 feet, and it worked perfectly. I would not do this, guys, if you're working on 4K cameras. You know, you're trying to read license plates or something like that. I wouldn't do it. But this will work in a pinch if you're at a small little like 7-Eleven or, you know, Cumberland Farms or something like that, Dunkin' Donuts, which, I mean, your floor plan is under 100 square feet. It works perfectly. All right, so let's just let these cook for a minute. I'm going to switch back. I'm going to switch you guys back to the screen. Where is it? Oh, okay. So let me log back in again. ADMIN. Because this software here does not like you adding cameras on the fly. It doesn't. It won't recognize them if you just smack them right in. You gotta get out of the program and then come back into the program. Let's see. It's still only got one. Now it shows two. Let's see. Let's see if it brings it up. That's one camera there, so I can get rid of that. We're gonna wait for this other one to come up, which is, I believe, is garage. All right, so let's go over here to home page. Let's go to device configuration. We'll go to remote device and see if it sees it. It's on the wrong port number. Let me see if I can straighten that out. Usually I can't. I have to go into the actual interface of the Dahua to do this. 37777, because usually it doesn't carry over. Well, let's see if that'll do it. In fact, I'll hit refresh. I changed it back to port 80. Hang on, guys. I got to go over. I'm going to the other interface. You probably won't be able to see it. I'm going to try to straighten this out. Because when you unplug these cameras, you know yourself, Dahua will throw a fit when you plug them back in. Dahua is terrible, especially on power outages. And 600, enter, okay. Okay, so it says they're both online. All right, let me switch back to that other program because it just came online now. All right, now let me refresh. All right, what usually I got to do is I got to go here. You got to completely log out. Now I got to log back in again. The application is running, of course. Now we can ADMIN. Go there. Go back to live view. Let's see. There's camera 1 and camera 2. All right, so this one is a duplicate right here, so I'll get rid of it. All right, so guys, there we are. There is 2 cameras. All right, I'll cover this one up with my hand, cover this one up with my hand, and that is on one Cat 5. All right, and that's all there is to it. That's I'll just show you right here. Oops, I got to put it in front of this camera. Yeah, it sucks. But anyways, guys, that is how you do it, and it does work, and it works very well. Like I said, I've done this up to I think it's like 225 feet with 2 cameras on one Cat 5. You do not need any special, you know, special connector or PoE injector and boosters and all that crap. It's just they're just trying to make some money. And this is gonna if this is your own business, this is gonna save you a lot of money. And don't believe other people that say, oh, you can't put 2 cameras in the same Cat 5, they're going to interfere with each other, and the motion detector won't work, and bullshit. Bullshit. I was in the military. I was an in-flight missile mechanic. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I used to repair those missiles right in flight, and they worked every time. This works every time, too. All right, guys. If this really helps you out, I hope I helped you out. I'd appreciate a donation. I really do need a new camera. As you can tell, this one's it works, but I can't switch between programs and still have you guys see. You have to see a white screen go across and all this crap. But then again, like I told you, I'm just a hacker YouTube trying to help you guys out. I hope you appreciate my videos. I'm retired now from 35 years in the business of alarms, solar, cameras. I've done them all. I can do UL systems. I've done banks, hospitals, Coast Guard stations. I've done a lot. I've done fire alarm. You have any problems with fire alarm systems, drop me a line. I'm NICET 4 certified. I can draw up plans. I've done a lot in my 35 years in the alarm industry. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope I helped you. Leave me a comment. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. I got to grab the right mouse. Come on.